after NuScale Power's stock melted down from its peak in the 50s to almost $10. It still has enough energy to charge up loyal investors and supporters. A fine fuel rod of a reason comes from NuScale's approval from the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission for its 77-megawatt standard module, making it the only U.S. SMR developer with NRC design certification. The uprated 77-megawatt design, approved after an earlier 50 MWE version, preserves passive safety features while increasing output and can be deployed in configurations of up to 12 modules per plant. Management has consistently emphasized that this regulatory milestone differentiates NuScale globally and enables customers to reference an approved design in future construction and operating license applications. CEO John Hopkins has described the certification as a defining achievement that positions the company as a leader in the emerging SMR market. Outside of just reactor design, a collaboration with Oak Ridge National Laboratory under the Department of Energy's GAIN initiative involves NuScale developing AI-guided nuclear fuel management for its 12-module configuration. It intends to optimize fuel allocation across multiple reactors sharing a common fuel pool, with the goal of improving efficiency and reducing operating costs, which would drastically improve the long-term economics of SMR plants. Commercially, NuScale's most ambitious effort is its partnership with Entra1 Energy and the Tennessee Valley Authority to deploy up to 6 gigawatts of SMR capacity across TVA's service territory. Described as the largest planned nuclear deployment program in U.S. history, the initiative has progressed from conceptual planning to detailed site evaluations across 4 potential locations. Entra1 has assembled engineering, construction, financial, and legal teams, and at least one financial institution has signed a term sheet. However, binding power purchase agreements are still in development, and management acknowledges that securing firm offtake contracts is the next critical milestone. Internationally, the RoPower project in Romania achieved a significant endorsement when shareholders of SN Nuclearelectrica voted to advance the 6-module project to its next phase. Between mid-2024 and late 2025, NuScale recognized $63.1 million in revenue from licensing and engineering work tied to this effort. Management views the vote as validation of the project's progress, though final investment decisions remain pending. Financially, NuScale has bolstered its liquidity while continuing to operate at a loss. It recently launched a new at-the-market equity program, allowing it to raise up to $1 billion, replacing a prior facility. CFO Ramzi Hamidi has emphasized that this cash position provides runway to keep advancing. Still, NuScale reported full-year 2025 revenue of $31.5 million, down 14.9% from the prior year, and a trailing 12-month EPS of minus $1.95. Operating expenses remain steady at roughly $170 to $200 million annually, echoing the importance of converting development momentum into recurring revenue. NuScale is also expanding its long-term business model beyond engineering services. It outlined a lifecycle services strategy spanning licensing, commissioning, operations support, and fuel services, designed to generate recurring revenue beginning years before commercial operation and extending throughout a plant's lifespan. Opportunities are also seen in industrial applications involving high-temperature process steam and hydrogen production, through a collaboration with Ibera Elliott Energy aimed at securing a petrochemical partner for demonstration projects. Enthusiastic investor lights also remain bright from policy tailwinds, in the form of supportive government statements and proposed nuclear tax credit extensions. At the same time, the earlier cancellation of the carbon-free power project highlighted the financial risks of first-of-a-kind nuclear deployments. Nonetheless, sufficient liquidity, certified technology, and advancing partnerships fuel favorable outlooks that its first SMR plant can be online by the end of the decade if technical progress steps forward in tandem with securing binding customer agreements, finalizing project financing, and executing construction. In terms of the enthusiasm around other new nuclear companies trying to power on by the 2030s, Updates on nanonuclear and Oklo will be out soon, so keep watching their electrifying charts on TradingView, your trusted tool to track and scan the markets. Try it for free, link in the description and pinned comment.